It's a lie. Most of the time, it's a lie. What's up, Jerry gang? If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're old, what's up? Hey fam, how you been? What's poppin'? Yeah, what's poppin' with you, Dab? Everybody go ahead and smash that like button for me, and go ahead and turn on your post notifications, because I do post a lot and I don't want y'all to miss anything. Plus, I'm low-key kind of funny, so I feel like I'll make y'all day a little brighter, you know? But I'm not gonna keep y'all in this intro long, so without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so just a quick disclaimer. If y'all hear stuff in the background, speaking of background, if y'all hear stuff in the background, I've said this in previous videos, I get no respect when I'm recording. Nobody knows how to just, you know, keep it down a bit, so that's what that is. So I just want to let y'all know that real quick. Like, it ain't just a lot going on in my house. Like, people just don't know how to be quiet. Like, I know y'all hear that. I don't know if y'all hear that, but it's bothering me, and it's like, dang, I can't. This is why I can't wait to get back on campus. But anywho, today's video, you already saw the title, but I'm finna hit y'all with the first week of college survival guide. I got y'all, because I know that's what y'all came here for. Y'all didn't come to hear me explain why it's loud in my background. Y'all came to hear these tips, and y'all came to hear these hacks, and y'all came to figure out how to survive your first week of college. So your first week of college is gonna go a little bit something like this. Well, I speak for HBCUs, specifically my HBCU, Clark Atlanta University. We have this thing called freshman week and SO week. First week is where all freshmen are on campus. They move in like 2-3 days before upperclassmen, 2 days before upperclassmen. And for them first 2 days, for surely the campus is all theirs. And, you know, yeah. So you got the first week of school, first week of college, which is the first actual week of college is your NSO week. The second week is technically your first week of classes, and that's just syllabus week. So I think I'll do this video on low-key both, because you could basically call both your first week. Like, if you want to get technical, your first week is technically that first week where you got that NSO week and stuff, and there's no classes. But if you want to be honest, your first week is really when classes start, and you got syllabus week. But we're gonna do both, because both of them are really your first week, just in different ways. So y'all already know I got some tips in my little handy dandy tablet for y'all. So my first tip, my first advice for y'all, I would say, is make new friends, but also keep your old friends. If you had old friends that you still mess with before you went to school. And what I mean by that is, your first week is going to be so overwhelming. Like, you're going to meet so many new people, and it's going to be like, oh my gosh, these are my friends. I really mess with them. Like, I mess with them. Like, I don't even care about nothing else. These are my friends. I'm going to be here the next 4 years with them. I barely go home, so it doesn't really matter. But you got to realize, yes, those are your friends, but you also have friends back home that you do go home to. So you don't want to neglect your friends back home and then get home and not have friends and be bored or anything like that. I'm not saying use them, but, you know, keep that friendship still. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to just completely disregard your friends back home. Like, they didn't completely disregard you while you were at home. You feel me? Unless they did, then, you know, do you, boo. But I would say keep both of your friends. Keep your friends from school, your friends from home, because they're all your friends at the end of the day. But also watch the friends you make your first week, period. Actually, all your 4 years, watch the friends you make, because everybody does not have good intentions for you. I know I continue to go on and say that, but I cannot stress that enough. It is so true. Everybody does not have good intentions for you, so just watch people. And if you forget people's name that you met the first week, it's okay to be like, hey, what's up? I met you the first week, but I forgot your name. Can you tell me again? Like, I'm bad with names. You feel me? Like, don't be scared to be like, oh my God, I don't remember their name. Let me avoid them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just let them know. Like, hey, I ain't good with names. What's up? What's your name? Don't say it like that, but you feel me? Yeah. The next tip is know that stuff for class, like books and stuff, ain't cheap. They ain't cheap, boo. They ain't cheap. They ain't cheap. They want you to pay arm and a leg. On top of the arm and leg, you're trying to pay for tuition. So therefore, my tip to you is that first syllabus week where they're giving you your syllabuses and stuff, and they're like, yes, buy this book, buy that book, buy this book, buy that book, buy all these books for my class. No. don't buy all these books for their class. Fill out the class first. Figure out, I mean, have the money, like figure out how to get the money. If you don't have the money, if you do have the money, save it, but fill out the class. Figure out if you do for sure need the book, because all professors, it was like a little, you know, them little dust bunnies. Anyways, all professors will tell you that you need that book for the first, like they're gonna tell you like you need that book for the semester, or you're gonna fail this class without the book. It's a lie. Most of the time it's a lie. So I'd say fill out the class and figure out if you really do need that book, because 9 times out of 10 you're not even gonna need that book. But if it is an access code, you're most likely gonna need it, because you need to access what you need to access, so get that access code. But access codes sometimes do cost an arm and a leg also. So yeah, which brings me to my next tip. Your first week, don't be trying to be Miss or Mr. Big Baller, Miss or Mr. I got bands, woody woody whoop. Don't be trying to spend all your money, because keep in mind you do got to buy stuff for classes. You're gonna need school supplies if you ain't got them already. You're gonna need access codes and books for the classes you do need them for. So don't be out big balling trying to spend and trying to be that girl or that boy. That's all I gotta say. Like, don't be trying to be big balling out here in these streets, because you is gonna have something you're gonna need to buy. And you know, yeah, I'd say all your classes are not gonna be the same. So if one class is easy, another one might not be, or if one class is ran this way, another one might not be. You know what I'm saying? And even if, I don't know where I was going with that one, the even if part, but all your classes are not the same. So don't go in with the intention like, oh, that class was just easy, so all these ones here are about to be easy. Because I mean, yeah, all your classes ain't the same and all the teachers ain't the same. So you can't do what you're doing in one class to get by in another class, and you can't do what you're doing to get by on one professor and to another professor. Everybody ain't the same, all the classes ain't the same. So you got to figure out, you got to get a feel for all your classes and all your professors and figure out how all of them operate, because they don't all operate the same way. Just a tip for the tip video. Another tip is there's no place like home. Whether or not you've grown to love the place you're at more than you do your home or anything like that, just always keep in the back of the head, back of your mind, back of your head, there's no place like home no matter where you're at. If you are at home, then you already know what's up. But there's usually no place like home. And to me, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, I realized that like I go harder for my hometown than I ever did being away. That's another tip. Realize you're about to have to rep where you're from so hard. You may not never have to rep where you're from at all, because you feel me, you're at where you're from. Everybody know where you're from. Like, you don't gotta rep it that hard. But going away, for the people going away, you're gonna have to rep where you're from so hard, bruh. Like, I kid you not. I don't know how many times I try to go hard for the whole West Coast, the whole California. Mind you, when you're in California, NorCal and SoCal don't even mess with each other like that. But you feel me, when we're outside of Cali, we one big happy family, and we repping for the whole state as one. I'm telling y'all, you about to have to go hard for your hometown. There's no place like home, so go hard for it while you're away from home. The next tip I'd say is find your quiet place. Yes, you might want to, I know college is going to be so overwhelming, especially that first week, especially after you get your syllabus and stuff and classes start to really hit you. Just find your quiet place. Find a place where you can go and you can just be alone and you can just think, you can meditate, you can calm down, you can study, all that good stuff. Find your quiet place on campus, all that. My next tip that I want to give you guys is when you're there, especially your first week, if your school does the thing where you got NSO the first week, freshman week, whatever you want to call it, I'd say walk around your campus and get to know your campus, so that way when the next week come, which is your first week, I'm gonna call it your first week, when your first week of school comes and you gotta go to classes and stuff, you already found your classes while you didn't have classes that week before that, your freshman week, whatever y'all want to call it. Find your classes, know your campus, walk around. If you got more than one campus around, for specifically AUC students where it's Morehouse, Spelman, and Clark, I'd say walk around all of them. You never know when you're going to need to go somewhere on one of the campuses. I still don't know where a lot of stuff is on some of their campuses. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'd say, I don't know, walk around, know your campus, figure out where your classes are that first week, so that way the next week is a breeze. You don't gotta be stressing, you don't gotta be lost, none of that. If you didn't go on a campus tour, take a feel for the campus, take a tour for yourself, so that way when the next week comes, you're not lost. my next tip for you. I'd say your first week, especially the week where you don't have classes, explore. Not just your campus, not just your school, but explore the city that you're in. Get a feel for outside places. Just walk around outside, explore, go take, I wouldn't say take trips, but just explore. Like, you know what I'm saying? Try to figure out your surroundings and know where other stuff is. So that way, as the year goes by, like if you want to go somewhere or if something comes up, you know where that place is at. Like, I'd say take that whole first week just to figure out your surroundings, know where everything is at, school-wise, city-wise, all that good stuff. Just figure out where everything is. You know what I'm saying? Know your surroundings, figure out your surroundings, all that good stuff. Y'all know what I mean. I don't think I gotta go too deep into detail on that one. Yes, let's get to the cat food. Your first week, that first month, but specifically the first week. Okay, first of all, the very first week during freshman week, I know the CAF usually isn't open the first couple days, I think. But when the CAF does become open, the first week of that CAF being open, they about to hit y'all with the bombest food ever. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, y'all about to be like, oh my God, this food is so good. Wow. But don't let them fool you. The food is not always that good. The food is not always at its tip-top best. You're gonna get tired of the food very quickly, but realize you don't want to go spend all your money on Postmates and stuff. Like, it's been times where I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna eat sleep for dinner, and just realize you're gonna have them nights. But just realize you will get tired of the cat food. Don't let the first week of cat food fool you, because you will get tired of it very quickly. And next, be your first week. This is for your first week and on, honestly. Stay clean, be clean, clean your room, clean after yourself, clean up after yourself. Just be a clean person. Like, you don't want to be dirty. You don't want to leave home and be trying to act up and act out the way you haven't. Always be yourself. Stay true to yourself. Like, don't let stuff change you for the bad. Let it change you for the good. And and for my people, next tip is for my people who are sheltered at home and going away for school. Even if you're not going away, this can still happen. If you were sheltered, please, your first week, your first month, your first year, don't go buck wild. Please, like, if you are gonna go buck wild, know your limits. Like, don't go buck wild to the point where you don't know your limits and you're just acting out and you look a mess. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. Or till you hurt yourself, or till you can't go back to school or something. Like, don't go too buck wild to the point where you can't fix certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand you were sheltered. Trust me. I get it. I really do. I get it that you were sheltered, but just don't go buck wild, please. I know it's gonna be hard because you about to be experiencing so many things you've never experienced in your life. But just please, promise me you won't go buck wild if you were sheltered. Next I would say is to try to find a mentor. The reason I say that is you're gonna need somebody other than yourself to try to keep you in and try to keep you sane and try to help you. Like, find somebody that knows more than you, so when you have questions, you know you can always count on that person. You could go to that person. If you need something, you always got that person. I say try to find a mentor your first couple weeks of being on campus, so just so you have that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it doesn't need that much explanation. Like, finding a mentor kind of, you know, explains itself. But yeah, try to find a mentor. And if anybody is CAU 21, I'd love to be your CAU 20 big sis, so hit me up. I got you, boo. But yeah, I'd say find a mentor, because you're gonna want somebody who knows the ins and outs more than you do, who knows more than you do, who can help you with things, anything like that. And I'd say if you really want to go deep with it, you can find a mentor in the same major as you, so they really can help you with certain stuff, especially like class-wise and stuff, because they're most likely going to be taking or already have took the classes you're going to be taking. So yeah, find a mentor. That's a big one. Okay, y'all, so that was my first week of college survival guide. Those were just some tips, not all, but I just wanted to hit y'all with a quick video on some tips on how to survive your first week of college. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope it helped that's the same thing as helpful. I'm just repeating myself at this point. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, I'm repeating myself. I'm sorry, y'all. But yes, that's the end of this video. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful, or if you enjoyed this video, or if you enjoyed me, or if you enjoyed my personality, or any of that. And go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Once again, if you are new, please hit that subscribe button. Join Jerry Gang. We lit over here, out here in these streets. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Keep staying. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just talking at this point. Let me leave you guys on a quick positive note. Beat your face, not people. Bye.
I'ma pull up, just step out and skirt. Everybody know what's up. Ride on it. Crown in my cup, cause you only live once. Feel the vibes on it.